Hi there, welcome to the video. We'll be looking at Ionic 4.1's skeleton text. So this allows us to, of course, put some preview UI before a UI actually loads. So this means if we're using async data, we want to show the user that something is going to arrive on screen even though it hasn't appeared yet. Of course, the article for this video is available at developer.school. It's a new platform that I'm creating and I'm excited to write a lot of content and create videos and articles. So with that in mind, let's jump into an Ionic project and have a look at Ion skeleton text. So here we have a brand new Ionic project based on the blank template, and we'll simply give this a title to make it a bit more interesting as well as a color. So inside of our Ion content, I'm going to add an Ion card so we can remove this div. And we can have an Ion dash card with an Ion dash card header. Inside of the Ion card header, we can have an Ion item, which will contain an Ion avatar with the slot of start. So this gives us the avatar with, at the moment, nothing. So we're going to add some skeleton text to this in a second. But underneath that avatar, we want an Ion label. Inside of the label, we want H2. We'll have a paragraph tag and a paragraph tag. So this will make sense in a moment. And when we save that file, we should see not too much, simply just a card with some blank data. And that's fine. But let's say right now this is potentially a user profile. Well, if it is a user profile and we're getting this profile from a REST API, then we'll want to add an Ion skeleton text. Let's add that to the avatar, and when we save the file, we should be able to see this update. So now we have this sort of grayed out circle. If we add the text to the H2 as an example, so this is inside of the H2, not instead of, we now see that we get this sort of longer version of the skeleton text. We can go ahead and add that to the paragraph tag. And now, of course, we have this card, which has 4 skeleton texts, but they look different in different environments. So for example, now, at the same time, we can add a style with a width of 180 pixels on this. And if we just zoom out a little bit, we should be able to see that this has changed in size. So we could add the same for our previous, or rather next, paragraph of 100. And finally, on this one, we can add 80 pixels. So we should be able to see that our skeleton text now updates. And if we zoom in just a little bit more, we can see now that we have these different sort of sizes. Now this is great, but it would be even better if we could sort of tell the user that something is loading by animating it. Well, thankfully, we also have an animated attribute that we can just add to this. So let's add animated to all of the skeleton texts. When we do that and save, it should now animate as well as appearing on screen. So hopefully you can see this on the video, but it is sort of flashing between 2 different shades of grey. Finally, we could go ahead and add some Ion card content, and within the content we could just add some skeleton text. Let's just add it a few times. Maybe we should have also at the same time gotten rid of the width, but that's fine. And if we save the file, we should be able to see that we have this card with a varying amount of skeleton text that we're loading at this point. So what I'd recommend is that when you're loading data from an API or doing anything asynchronously, where we don't necessarily have the final value, I would look at showing some skeleton text. So that's been Ionic 4.1 skeleton text. I hope you found this useful. If you have, then of course I'd love if you hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Until next time, I'll see you in the comments. Bye.